What's going on, guys? Also, Nastasio here with FlytPath.com. Now, if you're like me and you like flying with a tablet and not just a smaller mobile phone, I've talked about a bunch of tablet holders on this channel, but mostly I've been talking about the MavMount because of the fact that that's what they specialize in. They specialize in making tablet mounts for a lot of the drone remote controllers. But it was nice to see that MavMount did take that extra step to create this right here, which is a fully custom anodized aluminum piece that goes into the remote control made for the Mini 2 and the Air 2 that simplifies things and makes it rock solid compared to what they initially had. So in this video, let's go through the new MavMount Scout. Let's talk a little bit more about that one, as well as some of the differences between their previous versions, as well as give you a little bit more insight on this new mount and see if it might be right for you. And thanks to MavMount, as well as our sponsor of this video, Storyblocks, they're actually giving me a couple sets to give out to you guys. So if you guys are interested in this mount, make sure you guys stay tuned. I'll talk a little bit more about the giveaways towards the end of the video. And with that said, a quick message from our sponsor, Storyblocks. And for those of you that aren't familiar with Storyblocks, Storyblocks is an online subscription membership plan that allows you to download over 1 million royalty-free digital assets. Storyblocks offers high resolution as well as HD and 4K video downloads. And the biggest benefit with Storyblocks is that you get unlimited download with your subscription plan. Now, most recently at work, one of my projects was to create some marketing pieces for 5G. One of those new projects that I'm working on, and I'm able to pull up a bunch of HD photos and videos that I'm now able to use in my marketing pieces. So if you want to bring your stories a little bit more to life and you don't want to sacrifice that time, resources, and especially the budget, make sure you guys use the link down below to start a membership plan and get unlimited downloads with your subscription. And now, back to the video. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with my channel, you guys might recognize this thing. This is the MavMount 1. This is kind of what it all started back in 2016. And I've kind of evolved with them because of the fact that I met the owner years ago and just kind of liked what he was doing, liked the void he was filling in the industry. So this is version 1. We have version 2 and 3, very similar, 2 and 3. And then this is the latest one that they had. And it works. It works on all the remote controls, especially the DJI remotes where you would normally put your mobile device in. So with that working, I didn't think that they would actually come out with a new one, but they did, and they simplified it a lot, and it's just a lot more sturdy than having to deal with these mobile plates. So let me take it off the mount right now. This is on the Air 2 remote. Like I said, the Air 2 and the Mini 2 have the same style remote control, but here you can see how they simplified everything into this little piece right here. And the reason why I like it a lot more than this is that it takes the stress off of the bracket and off of the antenna that you would normally deal with if you're putting your mobile phone in. Now, just like their previous pieces, this is actually made of a solid piece of 6061 aircraft grade aluminum. They even have their own custom ball head, and I do like the fact that they switched it over to this type of locking system here instead of the ball one. They used to use the ball one. Now they would go to this more kind of like this wing nut style for tightening. Works a lot better. Now, this is their previous model, and even though it works really well, there's definitely a little bit of movement in this right here. And like I said, it does put a little bit more stress on the top of the antenna and this bracket because of the fact that you're using that mobile mount, which is going to extend this all the way up. And of course, when you start extending things a little bit taller than normal, it'll be a little bit off balance. Now with the new MavMount, they call it the MavMount Scout. This is what this one's called right here. They actually even have this new kind of mounting system for the tablet or the phone, which I really like. I've never seen this type of bracket before because it even has a cold shoe, and it's small enough to fit a phone if you just lock it into place like that. It's small enough to fit a phone, which is cool, but I didn't even know that if you press this button in the back here and you pop this open, now it extends it twice as wide, and now you can fit up to a 9.5-inch iPad just like this. So before you order it, just make sure that you guys look at the size of tablet that you're going to be using first. Make sure it's compatible with that bracket, then just order that bracket. All right, so let me show you how this Scout actually works. The first thing you're going to want to do is take out the factory cable because the factory cable is too short. You won't be able to reach this around, but I've been using this one right here from PGY Tech. All right, so I'm gonna show you how to install it. All you have to do is lift up the antenna, which is nice. You don't have to lift it up all the way and extend it. All you have to do is place this in here, and this thing, as you can see, completely fills in that gap here, except for the back, of course, because you need the cables. But it uses all of that area so you have nice, even pressure all the way around. Then all you have to do is install your cable. So I have my USB-C port here on the back. And there you go. Now I have the Mini hooked up to it. I just kind of wrapped the cord around it because it's a little bit longer, but super solid because you're not dealing with that phone mount that has a lot more height to it, which puts a lot more stress onto that bracket. You have everything that's just kind of really built right into it, and it's really a holder for this mount right here. So one piece, super small. Now I have my 9.5-inch iPad, and everything, it just feels a lot more compact, and you can see how sturdy that is in the mount. So barely any flex, as you can see from the video. I am shaking this thing, and you're not going to be flying like this, of course, and minimal flex compared to even their previous model here, where you're going to have a lot more flex because this bracket is fully extended out. Now, if you want to add a lanyard to it, they do have this metal ring here at the very bottom, so you can add a lanyard to it. This is the only thing I would say that I gave them some feedback on, and I'm not sure how much more they can change with it, is that if you do want to put a lanyard on it, they include the loop for the lanyard. The only difference is that if you are wearing it like this, and you have it over your head, that the lanyard is going to be, you know, right here resting on the bottom of the tablet. Now, when I normally would use it, once I'm done flying with it, I will just now lift it up this way for it to rest. And there it is, guys, the new MavMount Scout. This is the new tablet holder from MavMount. This is the new version, the Scout. This is their previous version, which is a lot bigger. It does work with some of the older remote controls. So if you do have the MAVIC, 1, 2, or all the other previous ones that would use that bottom mounting system. Of course, this works for this remote as well as those previous ones. So this one is really tailored towards this remote control only, where this older mount can be a little bit more universal if you have some of the older remote controls. And huge thanks to our sponsors, Storybox, as well as MavMount, for giving me a couple of these to give away to you guys. So if you guys do have an Air 2 or a Mini 2 that utilizes this remote control right here, and you want to win this mount, as you guys know, giveaways on my channel are pretty straightforward. All you have to do is, of course, like the video. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Make sure you guys are also following me on Instagram, which is right here. And lastly, in the comments section down below, let me know which drone you're flying. Are you flying the Mini 2 or are you flying the Air 2? Whichever one you're flying that utilizes this remote control, leave me those comments in the comment section down below. And within the first 48 hours of this video going live, I'm going to be picking a random comment winner from those comments. So make sure you guys get your info in there. Let me know which one are you guys flying, the Mini 2 or the Air 2. Leave that down below. And that's the reason why I highly suggest turning on those notification bells for my channel, because whenever I do product reviews, I will normally try to get an extra one to give out to you guys, and they're normally always time-based. Within the first 24, 48, or 72 hours is when I'll normally pick out the winners. So if you have the notification bell turned on, then you'll be notified. That way you don't miss any one of these giveaways. And also thanks to MavMount for offering my viewers a little discount. So if you type in FlytPath at checkout, you'll get a little bit of a discount, whether you're looking at something like the Scout or something like this, a little bit more universal that works on some of the older remotes as well. And thanks again to Storybox for sponsoring this video. Make sure you guys check out the links down below if you guys want unlimited royalty-free downloads of photos, HD videos, 4K videos, as well as some of their other digital assets. As always, if you guys got some value from this video, a big like would be much appreciated. And also don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell to be notified when I post new videos. This is Ultra Sacio with FlytPath.com. I'll see you guys out there, possibly with the new Scout, flying with your tablet. Take care.